Today we're gonna learn how to do the Outmatched achievements. The 1 versus 2 insane, 1 versus 3 very hard, and 1 versus 4 very hard. So basically, if you have been following SC2 for a while, you would have known that Athene and Husky have both posted videos on how to beat the 1 versus 2 insane. And I was thinking, I tried to do it for like a couple of days and I couldn't do it. I was thinking there's got to be an easier way to do this, and I eventually I was talking to someone in the Day 9 TV chat, and they said, oh, you know, I did it a way back with Canon Rush, but I'm not sure if I can do it. So we eventually figured out the way to do it versus insane versus 2, 1 versus 2, and I've been able to manipulate that for 1 versus 3 very hard, 1 versus 4 very hard. So you will be able to get the Outmatched Crusher achievement, which will give you a grand total of about 120 achievement points just from this region. So first, this will be this is part 1 in a series of videos on how to beat the Outmatched get the Outmatched achievements basically. So I'm gonna have first of all load up the first map, which is Discord IV or Discord 4. And you want to set up all your opponents as Protoss, and I will also be Protoss because that's the only way you can Cannon Rush, unless someone else knows of a secret race, Orcs, maybe Blizzard, or Night Elf. Anyway, let's get back to the game. So first of all, we're going to open up everyone camera so you can see. You will need to send, as soon as you start the game, send a probe to this point right here. I'm not sure if I can ping the map. No, I can't. But you do need to send it to right here. So this little nook, you can fit a pylon right in there. So you will need to put out 3 more probes, and you will be able to chrono boost out your last one. And when you reach this point, you will need to put down a pylon right here. You can see that both these players are doing what looks like standard Protoss builds. But the really key part is do not get upset if you can't do this on the first attempt, because it is very, very hard to do on the first attempt. So I'm going to see that I do have my pylon down. I'm going to be saving up for my forge, and as soon as my pylon is done, I'm going to put down my forge. So there goes my forge, and I'm going to be putting out another 2 probes while chrono boosting them out. So there is 1, there's 2, and I actually do get a 3rd. It is actually good to get 3. So you will put 3 when you start the game, 3 when you put down your forge, and 3 when you put down your first cannon. So while this forge is warping in, I'm just going to leave the probe there. I'm going to see that both of these players are doing standard Protoss builds. And the key thing about Insane is they do get extra minerals. So they will get minerals, 7 for every probe that comes back. So we're going to see that I have put down my first cannon, and I'm going to be getting out another 3 probes while chrono boosting them out. So the grand total supply should be 15, and you should stop at that. So the forge is down, and the probe is going to come up here and put down another cannon here and a cannon here, which will basically defend this cannon. And while you're warping in these ones, this one will be able to defend this one and this one. So we do see that these players are doing what looks like a Zealot Rush build. And we're going to see a Zealot Rush from this player as well. So he's going to attack the cannon, and this cannon is going to defend this one. It's very good to get these players to attack these cannons, because it will end up saving you later in the game when they do have a whole load of units. And you want to be very aggressive with your spread. And what I like to do is, when I'm doing this, I like to put down my first pylon over here, and then take out this player's production by taking out his pylon. So I put down another couple of cannons here and here, and basically try and take out his buildings with the cannons. So we're going to see that he's putting down a robo. This player's putting down a robo. So we're going to see Immortals. And it is very, very key that you do get your units out before the Immortals come. You do stop them from producing Immortals, because once they do, it is basically GG for your cannons. So we're going to see that I have put down the cannons, and I'm going to be able to take out this pylon very soon. Or make sure that you do overlap some of your pylons, because it will power up some of these cannons if you do lose some of the pylons. So you're going to be attacking these units. As you can see, when the zealots get close, this one can also shoot there. So you're going to follow the pro for a bit. See, interesting. This isn't on Ultra. This is just on. I'm recording this on my MacBook. As you can see by the big bar there. So we are going to see that this player is going to be getting out of robotic space. He's going to be going Colossi. And Colossi are also very deadly against Talons because of the thermal lance. They are able to shoot from a far range. So we do have this Zealot out at the moment, going to be trying to attack, but I have taken out his gateway, so his production is going to be halved. So this cannon is going to be taking out this Pylon very soon. So we're going to see that this other player, the Teal or Aqua player, I guess you would call it, is going to be attacking this side. And you do want to be more aggressive with cannons on this side, because this player will have time to macro up while you are killing this player. So I still have not put down any more probes, but if you do have free minerals, you should definitely try to get some out. I mean, it is also very hard to it's basically a pot luck what you do with this build. I mean, sometimes if you put down a pylon too far over here, they'll pull workers to kill the pylon. If you don't have enough cannons, sometimes I'll just have a massive army and be able to kill your cannons. So at this point, this player is pretty much dead. Once this cannon gets up, they'll start shooting at the Nexus, and it'll pretty much be GG from that point on. So I'm going to see that I do have 5 cannons, and put down another pylon, so I will be able to put down a cannon here, which should be able to shoot directly into the probe line. Also, make sure that you do get a lot of cannons at the forefront of the battle, because this player will have had time to macro up quite a decent force. So he's going to be researching Thermal Lance for his Colossi, and we do have the GG from this player at this point. Also, it is very important that you take out these other AI players, because the remaining AI players will be able to use their buildings to warp in things and such. So we are going to see that I have got these 2 cannons out, and so going to be attacking these units as they come. And this robotics bay over here is starting to produce the Colossi, while still warping in Stalkers at the same time. So once this cannon, this cannon completes, it will be able to shoot into the probe line. I'm going to put down another pylon, so I will be able to put some cannons here and defeat this Nexus eventually. So I have, we are going to see that I am putting down more cannons. So basically, that is the fundamentals of a cannon rush. Just slowly creep towards your opponent. With this, you do have to be very, very aggressive with your cannon placement. Otherwise, you will end up losing to these players, because they will get out Immortals or Colossi, and it's very key you get out enough cannons before they do that, otherwise you will lose your cannons. So going to be attacking the Sentries and the Zealots. This cannon will be able to shoot this Nexus. Putting out another cannon just here, so it will be able to also shoot the Nexus. Getting out, his Colossi is out, so he's going to be moving in to attack my cannons. You can see that the Colossi are quite far range, but there's going to be too many cannons for the Colossi, and they're going to be able to shoot it down at this point. So at this point he is at 34 supply, while the red player is at 22 supply, but regardless, both players are effectively dead at this point. So once you have enough cannons, you should be able to shoot down this Sentry and this Stalker, and gradually just kill this Nexus when this player will eventually GG. So we're going to see a GG from this player very soon. Sometimes it will take them just half shields, or even a quarter shield, or even a quarter of health for them to eventually GG, but we did see a GG from this player at this point. So thank you for watching part 1 in this series. If you'd like to keep watching, just keep watching the playlist, and if you like my videos, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and make sure you tune into part 2.